In this very easy Minecraft house tutorial, you're going to learn how to build a tiny 7x7, very easy, simple house that's sure to impress your friends. This house design was heavily inspired by a Spawn tutorial I did a couple months ago. If you'd like to see that, you can click on the picture now, but for now, let's go ahead and get started with the house tutorial. So, for this tutorial, the first couple things you'll need are listed here. You can go and grab those. You don't have to use spruce wood, although I do prefer spruce wood. If you don't have access to it, go ahead and use oak, whatever you want to use, but spruce wood is probably best. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to come right over here, and you're gonna place down 4 wood blocks, and you want these wood blocks to be 5 blocks away from each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want 5 blocks of empty space in between each of the spaces between the wood blocks. Now once you have that, you need to go ahead and come in between those wood blocks on any side that is not your front side, because that's where your door is going to go. And right in the middle, you're going to place another wood block. And make sure that it's not in line with those two, it's actually one back. So you do the same thing over here, and the same thing over here. And then we can start actually putting together our frames for the building. So the first thing you want to do, when you're putting together your frames, you want to bring all of your wood blocks up by approximately 4 blocks. 4 blocks is what you want to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course 1, 2, 3, and these might only actually go up 3, but if they need to go up more, we can always add on to that. Yeah, they go up about 3. And once you have that, you want to place blocks on the end of each of your wood pillars. So it looks like that. If this was our front, I'll even actually add a front door, that way we don't forget that this is the front of our house. I'll just go ahead and I'll add it right there. Yeah, you want to add blocks like so, just onto the end of each of these end pillars right here. Alright, now once you've done that, we can actually start filling in our walls. We're going to be using cobblestone for this. I find that cobblestone has a nice gray contrast. It also contrasts nicely with the fancy stone. They're 2 different shades of gray. 50 shades of gray, not so much. But they do look quite nice, actually, if you use them. In between these wood blocks here, make sure you're filling in your walls one behind these pillars so that the pillars stick out, and they'll just connect up nicely with these pillars that we've already created. Make very nice windows. On the back here, you're actually going to have no windows because you're going to have ladders back here that will allow you to get to the 2nd floor of your house. And then on this side, we're going to have the same as the other side, just windows like so. So our next step is to just come to each of these 4 corners and place a wood block on them. And then you're just going to connect the wood up, like so. And now we have a pretty boxy shape. We are going to add some detail to it in a little bit that's going to make it a little bit nicer. But once you have that completed, you want to come over and you want to add your startings of a roof. We're going to make nice arched roofs here, and even though they look kind of hard, they're actually not that difficult once you get used to what they entail. So you're going to come over right next to this block here, if this is our front, and you're just going to put up blocks like that. You make sure they're too high, and we're just going to go up 2 blocks until we get to the very top, and we can't add any more. So it's going to end up looking like that, and you're going to do that for every side, like so. And make sure to destroy those blocks that you used to create the foundation itself. So you can go ahead and do that. I'll just skip on to me having this done. So now you should have something that looks a little bit like this. If you don't, you can always rewind and rewatch the first making of the roof, and you'll get it down pretty quickly. So the next thing we need to do is we need to grab some of our spruce tools, and we're just going to start adding what will eventually become our windows. And that's going to be done just by placing 2 upside down stairs with a block in the middle. This is all spruce wood, mind you. And then you're going to fill this part up with spruce. And then finally you're going to place an upside down stair there. And you do that for each of these sides. Just to save time, I'm only going to do it for this side, but it is exactly the same on all 4 of your sides. So now we're ready to move on to the next step. So we want to start adding some detail to our house. You see, these are nice reinforced pillars, and they look really, really good. And we want to make that happen on our house over here. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to come over and you're going to add stone bricks to every single side of your pillars. Just like so. I'll go all the way around. And we're trying to create a reinforced look. You know, we want it to look like the build itself is very supported. And once you do that, you're going to go ahead and you're going to go up with a stair block and just place that on top of each one of your stone brick blocks. For the sake of time, I am just going to do it on the front too, but make sure to do it on all of them. And once you do that, keep in mind it is the same for everything. So if I'm going to do an upside down stair here, it's going to be the same all the way around for this pillar and for every single other pillar on this building. And once we have that, you're going to take a cobblestone wall and just stick it so that it should connect nicely with these exterior kind of woods that are sticking out. Now, the difference with this is you're only going to do it so that the stairs connect with the wood. So, for instance, since there's no wood block here that juts out, I'm not going to put a cobblestone wall. But on all these sides, I would put one. And of course, the pillars would be done over here as well. Once you do that, we're going to create a nice little design over here for our front wall. You know, I wanted to highlight the loveliness of the front space, and I like it to look very nice, very pretty, and very kind of exquisite. So if we come over here and look at what we've done, we've added a block, 2 blocks, and then we've done some slab placement. So I'll go ahead and do that. Ooh, make sure you do your fancy stone. So there are 2 blocks here. And then there is a slab, so make sure you get out a stone brick slab there. And there's one going to be placed like that, and then ones that are placed like that. So you get a nice little design there. It keeps it very open, but it's still also very detailed at the same time. Looks really nice. And then just quickly, we're going to go in and do our floor here, as long as we're in here. So grab some wood, and on each end of a room, you're just going to put down wood. Oh, there we go. It's working for me now. And then once you do that, I want to grab some wood planks so I can come over here. If you guys are wondering how I'm doing this, by the way, if you middle click with your mouse, you can actually get the block you're looking at if you're in Creative. And I'm going to break this grass. And then just put some stuff there like that. Unfortunately, it took our door with us, but that's fine for now. So on to our next step. So the roof frame. This actually isn't as hard as it looks. Just make sure you're paying very close attention while I do this. And I'll have to come reference this a little bit because it is kind of an advanced roof. But you're going to go ahead and you're going to place any block here. Doesn't matter what it is because you are going to get rid of it. Keep in mind this is the front of our house. And you're going to do an upside down stair on both sides and then a right side up stair. And go ahead and break that block off because we don't quite need it anymore. And then you're going to follow a pattern. It's going to be upside down stair, block, stair, upside down stair. So I'll go over here and demonstrate that. Upside down stair, block, stair, upside down stair. And we're going to do the same thing over here. So upside down stair, block, stair, upside down stair. See? And we're already almost half done with that side of our roof actually. So we did that. Upside down stair, block, stair, upside down stair. Then it's going to be block, stair, and stair facing us. So if we come over here, we do block, stair, stair facing us, I think. There might be an upside down stair facing us. Let's go ahead and check it, double check to make sure it all looks nice. Yeah, that is correct. Nice. And then you just repeat this on the other side. So look here, we have upside down stair, we've got that. We need a block and a stair and upside down stair. So block, stair, upside down stair. And then what I meant by repeating this is you can actually, since it's symmetric, you can just come down and match everything that you've already done. So there's a stair there, then I put a stair there. There's an upside down stair right here. See right here? So I put one there. Stair, block, and then what does it look like? There's here another block, or another stair rather. And then you do your original pattern, which is by putting a spare block there, upside down stair, and then just making a nice little design like that. And that should be the main basis of our roof. Now we come over here, and I did a little flicky bit. I love flicky bits. They're nice little, I don't know, they make the roof look more pointed. It's a lot nicer than they would be otherwise, and it's very simple actually. If you look here, it's just an upside down stair with a right side up stair on top of it. So if you come over here, I'll just place some spare blocks there. We're going to do an upside down stair with a stair on top of it. Looks just like that. Very, very nice. Very, very simple. Very, very nice. After that, you're going to place a block, 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 block. So that actually is a pretty simple design. So block, 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 block. And that will be the main basis of our roof. And you can repeat this design. So if I come over here, the nice thing about this build is that it's completely symmetrical when it comes to the roof. So once we do this little corner of the roof, you can actually repeat that for every other section of the roof, and you'll be good to go. So if we do that really quickly, I will come over here and I'll say, well, what do we need here? We need a stair. Then we need another block, an upside down stair, right side up stair, block, and what is this, another block? Yep, or no, it's an upside down stair this time. And then we've got our original design, trash block, upside down, right side up, upside down, right side up, and then we destroy the trash block right there. And now we'll move on to the next step of our roof. Oh, actually, make sure you complete this little flicky bit right here. Upside down, oh, upside down, right side up, destroy that, and then we just do our little L pattern from before. Alright, let's start on the next step of our roof. So the last thing we're going to do today is just complete this little section of our roof, and you can see it completed there. And then you guys can go ahead and actually just copy this and do the same thing on all these other sides, and you'll have a house that's actually almost complete. So we're almost done with this tutorial. What you want to do, you want to grab some of your oak planks real quick, and you want to go ahead and just place an oak plank there and there. You can see we're keeping the design that we have over here. What we're going to do after that is we're just going to place some more oak wood blocks. It's a pretty simple design, actually, if you think about it. Take a stair, place it on each side, like so. And let's look what we did here. Now we actually switch over to our spruce wood this time, and this creates a nice little contrast. And we're going to put a whole block and a stair. So whole block, stair. You should have something that looks like that. Then you come over, we'll see that we've done actually a slab, or it might just be 2 whole blocks. Let's see here. Yeah, 2 whole blocks, 2 whole oak blocks. And we're going to come over and we did a stair, stair, block, and then a slab. So come over here and do that, stair, stair, place a block in between those, and then take an oak wood slab and place it there. That aids in the transition from this part of the roof to that part of the roof. Now once you have that, you are totally done with that side of the roof. You can go ahead and copy it over, and by rewriting the tutorial if you need help, or you can just copy the design that you already have built in your world. And that will therefore end our tutorial for today. Check back tomorrow for the next episode. It should be already out. Thank you guys for watching, and you can always subscribe if you'd like to be notified of more tutorials, or if you'd like to go ahead and wait for the tutorial that will be coming out tomorrow. By the time you watch this, it'll probably already be out, but it's always good to subscribe. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the other side.